will be launching the first in a series of matching videos targeted at organizations that are looking to automate and transform their high volume reconciliations that may be causing undue manual effort, long work hours, and a risky and/or error-prone process. This series will take a look at real-world use cases where Sensiba has seen organizations transform and automate their time-consuming processes within BlackLine Matching. My name is Brandon Rayborn, the BlackLine practice lead at Sensiba, and I've devoted the past decade of my career as a CPA to working with organizations to unlock the benefits of technology in their financial close and accounting processes. I started my journey with BlackLine at a Fortune 500 energy company where we were able to harness 25% savings in the close process in our very first month of go live with BlackLine. This transformative experience is something we as a silver tier BlackLine partner look to bring to all of our BlackLine customers. And the average Sensiba client is with the firm for over 9 years, something we pride ourselves on bringing long-term value to our customers in an ever-changing landscape that we call the modern business world today. In order to give you a sense of who Sensiba is, I want to announce that we're very proud to be a Certified B Corporation, one of only a handful of accounting firms nationwide. And this designation indicates that we strive to balance purpose and profits. You can find out more about that on our website at www.sensiba.com. There's been a lot of interest in the B Corp certification, especially amongst companies that are focusing on sustainability. And we have a number of resources that might help if you're looking to navigate that process. Please feel free to reach out. Our contact information will be at the end of this video. So let's start our journey today with the current state of reconciliations for most organizations that have not adopted an automation tool like BlackLine Matching. So pictured on this slide is the persistent and often dreaded rainbow spreadsheet, where a considerable amount of time is spent matching various data sources against each other in spreadsheets with incredibly colorful patterns. Now, while this might make for some artistic Excel work, this comes at a cost for teams that are faced with ever higher transaction volumes to reconcile in a timely fashion and ever dwindling resources. If this describes some of the reconciliations in your organization, then you're in the right place, as we illustrate real-world examples of how organizations have moved beyond rainbow spreadsheets to modernized and automated accounting. Now, BlackLine's robust transaction matching tool is designed to get your teams out of those rainbow spreadsheets and into a more analytical approach to exception handling, what we call the extraordinary. And we're not just waiting until the busy end of the period to begin the process. I want you to picture with me the accounting team responsible for a high volume process logging into BlackLine in the morning. Rather than spending time on what did or did not match, BlackLine's matching engine has already done all this work after automated data source feeds were loaded overnight into the system. The accountants spend a few minutes looking at unmatched exceptions, flagging a handful as timing, flagging a few more as eligible for even further automation, and finally, the last few get matched off as missing a key identifier. The timing items are known and expected, with the other two subsets sent to a BlackLine administrator to automate for the next day's matching process. End to end, what used to take 4 hours during the critical month-end close process now takes 5 minutes a day. While we have discussed the current manual reconciliation process for high volume accounts and how the traditional rainbow spreadsheet approach is simply unsustainable, I really want to call your attention to 4 key benefits of adopting BlackLine's matching automation. So first is scalability. As increasing the number of transactions that BlackLine regularly handles, hundreds of thousands or even millions of daily transactions for organizations across the globe, is easy and straightforward. And likewise, the ease of adding additional pass rule logic makes the increase in scalability something that can easily justify the investment in the platform. Now, second, risk is greatly reduced as the processes move out of error-prone spreadsheets. BlackLine's system has an audit functionality on every transaction loaded in the system, which ultimately leads to a better control environment and more straightforward audits. And third, the transparency is increased in the system, allowing each user to have a precise level of access needed to the underlying transactions, with everything date and time stamped for easy visibility. This makes expansion even easier across finance organizations. And the fourth benefit of BlackLine, not necessarily called out on this slide, is to actually become a business partner and helping the business grow by freeing up resources to focus their time on what accountants should be doing, which is being that trusted business partner to help the organization grow. That is how organizations like Domino's, that are automating 99.9% of all their credit card transactions, are transforming the world and bringing more value to both their employees, their stakeholders, and the overall economy. So this list of use cases are real world examples of processes that clients have automated with transaction matching. The sky is truly the limit for what is possible, as literally anything can be matched with standardized data. Dollar amounts, inventory, stock quantities, credit cards, banks. The list just simply goes on and on. If anything on this slide piques your interest, it is possible to automate and free up resources to help grow the core business in whatever industry you participate in. And next, I want to call your attention to what BlackLine calls the Modern Accounting Journey Package, or MAP, which is tailored to unlock the benefits of technology in 60 to 90 days. Matching is bundled as for the most common use case, and our first video use case in this series, bank to GL matching. There is also a cash application and AR intelligence platform, as well as an intercompany tool out there in the BlackLine universe. So while the opportunity is vast, Sensiba finds most organizations benefit from starting with MAP and then progressing as their desired pace with the other elements that can put an end to the rainbow spreadsheets and the long hours for the accounting team and close the books in a more efficient manner. So, in conclusion, we invite you to join us in this series to showcase the power of technology to transform and modernize the CFO function within organizations. Next on our journey, we are going to illustrate the most common use case, bank to GL matching, and how BlackLine can make this a painless and seamless process on a daily basis. Thank you so much for your time, and our contact information is here if you want to reach out.